JpeG Podcast, episode 14. Today is June the 1st. I'm Jerry.
I'm Greg.
Yes, you are. The other host.
The other host. The other white host.
Excuse you.
That was fine.
I know it is.
I can't believe it's June 1.
I know. Actually, honestly, the months have just kind of blown past.
Right?
May, it was just complete blur to me.
And it was all storms all the time.
So there's this funny coincidence that almost every time Greg comes over here to record, it storms.
Except for today.
Today.
It's a brand new day.
Brand new, the first day, and it's 80 degrees, pleasant.
Sunny
skies.
Right in my cornea. The sun is shining right in my cornea.
Ow, dude, don't.
Let me tell you something about the sun.
That's what your cornea is saying.
Yeah. That's if my cornea spoke. No, dude.
No, dude,
don't. Don't shine the sun in my cornea. I have an 80-year-old cornea.
Oh my gosh. Just one?
Yeah.
You should get that checked out, because I feel like kind of doctors would be concerned.
Well, let me tell you something about the sun, Jerry.
Okay, I'm listening.
NASA, this past week on Wednesday, announced that they are sending a probe.
What?
Into the sun.
No, don't. It's going to hurt.
It will.
A lot. So what's their intention? Because I feel like it's just going to explode.
I mean, it will. But that's a known thing going in.
Oh, yeah.
What they're doing is...
Okay.
They're just going to try to gather a bunch of data. They've got a bunch of different receivers on board.
Yeah. To
get electromagnetic, and they've got a couple cameras to take pictures of different types, infrared, regular pictures.
The glass on that camera's got to be extra thick so that it doesn't get melted.
Oh my god, yeah. Yes. So much.
I mean, I know my glass, dude.
I mean, let's be honest, Jerry's a photographer.
Let's be honest, dude, I'm a pro.
Yeah.
No, not really, but that's got to be thick glass, dude.
What's cool is it's not that big in general. It's a 10-foot sphere.
Really?
Yeah, in diameter.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and
10 feet, that's not that big, actually.
Right.
Not at all.
It's only 4 feet taller than us.
Right.
So.
And we tall, dude.
Okay, let's ask the viewers a question. They're not viewers, they're listeners.
Are your ears bleeding?
That, but also, if it's 10 feet tall, and it's 4 feet taller than Jerry and I,
how tall are we?
There's some basic algebra for you. Don't say I did anything for you, kiddo.
I think it's algebra and geometry mixed in.
It is. Regardless, it will get about 4 million miles out from the sun before it gets destroyed, which is 7 times closer than the previous solar probe.
Wow. Okay.
But it's so hot and the sun is so big.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get that close.
No.
But at that point, it's 2,500 degrees. 2,550. Fahrenheit.
Oh my gosh.
Just think how hot that is.
Just think of the tan that you could get. Dude.
Yeah.
Forget sunscreen.
You'd be charred.
Your skin would turn a completely different color.
I will tell you one of my favorite facts about this whole thing.
Yeah.
Is that it's the fastest man-made object ever. It will be the fastest moving man-made object ever.
Why does it have to be moving so fast?
Why are you asking me these questions?
That's just curious. Wait, so it's moving fast for a reason, I'm assuming. But
I don't know.
Maybe
you know what it is? It's because the sun is so freaking huge.
Yeah.
The gravity is so strong, it pulls it in.
Okay.
As it gets closer, it gets faster and stronger.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I'm glad I got you science too.
Thanks,
Algebra and
dude.
science covered. But it's gonna be a 7-year trip.
Wow.
It's gonna circle Venus 7 times as it articulates its angles of entry. And then slingshot off on a final rotation or revolution.
Final trip, whatever. Yeah.
Around Venus. And go directly into the sun and gather all the info it can before it dies.
So 2024, we'll be hearing back from this probe where he'll be throwing the peace sign saying later. Because he's
Oh, I never told you how fast it was.
No.
125 miles per second. That's how fast it's going to be going.
Jesus.
And while that sounds fast, which it is very fast.
It is fast.
That's only 0.067% the speed of light.
Wow.
Makes warp speed sort of feel a while off.
So we have quite a ways to go until we hit warp speed.
Yeah.
I'm bummed about that because truly though, anything about space, I'm just all about. I love space.
It's bonkers and amazing.
Yeah. I think I posted something on our Facebook page regarding something about space where it was on Jupiter's rings.
Oh, yeah?
That one probe that was going close to Jupiter, and it flew in between the rings and the planet itself. And it's similar where it's almost like a suicide mission where eventually it will just crash onto Jupiter's surface.
And just hopefully be able to send back any kind of information.
Right, and it actually has. It
awesome.
sent back a lot of photos and stuff. From its current trip, and I think I posted the actual article on our page. I just forget the name of the actual probe, but it's stuff like that is just awesome. It amazes me. So,
the Google Doodle celebrating a beautiful and necessary death.
Yes, yep, that one exactly. And that's cool because like Google got involved and they did like a doodle about it, which is awesome because it drew me into the article and it basically displayed this whole entire story about this probe. It's on a suicide mission.
Yeah. This is the one it's currently passing Saturn, I think.
Saturn, not Jupiter.
And it's going to just it's going to soon run out of juice.
Correct.
Out of power, and it's going to just
crash onto the planet.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll disintegrate in the atmosphere and so on and be in it. And that was the thing, is that it became a part of the planet.
Right.
So
there's a piece of humanity
out there.
Planet.
Yeah.
So cool.
Space is cool.
I love that stuff.
That's so tight. But that's tight. I didn't know that. I passed by this article today and I just didn't read into it, but I should have because that's amazing.
Yeah.
Going towards the sun. I mean, kind of what does that get you? What does that get us towards? What could that mean?
Part of another reason they wanted to do it was to study if they could predict solar flares and solar storms.
Okay.
Because solar flares do affect electronics on Earth.
They do, yeah.
And International Space Station, anything that's outside of Earth.
Yeah.
Even more. It's basically an EMP.
That's scary to think about too.
It is. But I mean we've been fine.
Of course.
So far, but it does give hiccups overnights or whatever in Canada, I think is particularly susceptible.
Really?
I think so.
Truly. Any Canadians listening, hit us up.
Tell me I'm absolutely wrong. Because I might be.
Greg at greg.com.
Yeah.
Email that. See what happens.
Do you think fidget spinners would stop spinning if there was a solar flare?
No, because they're not electronically charged, Greg.
Oh, that's right. They use mechanical energy supplied by the human arm.
Yes.
That's the extent of my knowledge of physics.
No, so fidget spinners, and I can't even say the thing correctly.
Fidget spinners. I don't even want to talk about this because I don't like fidget spinners, truly. I just think it's one of those crazes, but I am going to talk about it because this is kind of interesting. So there was this guy that took the idea of a fidget spinner. His name is Jonathan Odom. Love it.
Odom. You know him?
No.
Sponsored by Jonathan.
Thanks, John. You're a dove.
He's actually a clever designer, and if you look at a link on him, it's like his resume is massive, and it's like a creator's dream of like everything that he's done. But he's basically a designer and a builder, and he's done everything from animatronics to films and museum exhibits. So
one could say he's just a tinkering soul.
He's a tinkering soul. Yeah. If you've met him and you say, you're just a tinkering soul.
I always knew you were a tinkering soul.
You'd be like, what? Who are you?
I'm Greg from the JpeG podcast.
Duh. Biggest fans. I mean, your brothers. No, but he created a fidget spinner that if you spin it and you look into it at a certain angle, it creates a zoetrope, like a moving picture, which is kind of cool.
Like a cartoon, like a flip book almost.
Like a flip book almost. So a zoetrope, the etymology of the word zoetrope actually means like zo is life and tropos is turning. So it's like the wheel of life, for the etymology of that. Yeah.
How pretentious of them.
But I actually saw zoetrope in Disney World, in Disney's Hollywood Studios. It was actually really cool. It was in this kind of like creative building, and they had Woody and the girl that's also in Toy Story, the girl cowboy.
Jesse?
Jesse, yeah, I think it was Jesse. They had them in claymation form, obviously, and you could turn this giant thing, and it was them repeating, but they would dim the lights, and it would show them like jumping on these objects, and it was just out of like these claymated objects. That's a zoetrope, and that's really cool. So he created that out of a fidget spinner, and that's something that I am like, okay, this is cool. On top of that, it was 3D printed. So he made it out of 3D printing material, which is really cool.
We got to get a 3D printer between us.
Dude, there's so much stuff I just want to print.
Right?
But on that topic, there's a certain thing that you can't do. Like, you can't reprint things that are sold, you know?
Like for copyright.
Like non-original things.
Or
Right.
you're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to, but yeah.
Whatever. I'll print a hanger if I want to.
I'll print like 1,000 hangers.
Are you kidding me?
Dope. That's the first thing you think of as a hanger?
That's like the most,
useful. It's very useful. It's true. No, that's useful.
It's just like plain plastic, and I feel like
dude, I was not thinking of a hanger.
I wasn't either. I just kind of. Oh, geez.
Oh, speaking of another fidget spinner. See, I can't even say it.
Spinger fidgets.
The fidget spinner. There's another one with Mario that's animated.
Okay, I saw this. I have to admit, I looked at it and
kind of cool.
It's pretty cool.
It shows him running.
I just asked them to make a Sonic the Hedgehog one.
I know, that would be sick. But you won't find me buying a fidget spinner at the mall.
So here's the deal. I have to confess.
Uh-oh.
I bought a fidget spinner and fidget cube combo on Amazon today.
Oh my God.
Literally today.
Really?
Yeah.
What's a fidget cube? Oh, those thing that has buttons and thingies on it.
Yeah,
Greg.
leave me alone. Leave Greg alone.
Initially, I saw that cube before fidget spinners became popular, and I thought that it was neat. But
then it got popular, and then you didn't like it.
Then it became popular and started being sold in the mall for $16.99. And I'm like, okay.
Listen, I just bought a combo for $13.99 on Amazon.
That's a deal.
Of a just fidget spinner and a fidget cube, because I'm sitting on the phone a long time, and I'm just turning my mic on and off, switching it like 1,000 times. And I shouldn't be doing that because I'm probably wearing out the switch, but
yeah,
this would be good. I can do that on the fidget cube.
That is cool.
And just spin the fidget spinner.
So this is what kind of my only hesitation to this is, like, you know how we had Pokemon cards growing up, and like, you know, in school they got taken away from us?
I think they're already doing that.
Yeah, well, they're taking them away from kids in schools now.
Yeah.
And this teacher's got like a drawer full of fidget spinners.
Yeah, dude.
So,
F the man.
Well, I want a Mario one. That's probably the only one I would actually get.
All right. That's fine.
Well, actually, truthfully, can I see your fidget spinner at some point?
When I get it, I'll bring it and I'll spin it on air.
I'm actually curious how it feels. Because like the equilibrium of that's got to be different, you know, because of the weights.
Have you ever done one of those
the thing, like, you spin and
grip thing where you pull the shoelace and the ball spins?
Yes.
And it's like, whoa.
Yeah. It kind of like twists your wrist.
It feels like that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. If you really get it going.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So the sensation is kind of like what draws people to get these things, so that they can feel that and fidget.
It's just to fidget. Like I was talking about, I was doing on the phone with
the button.
Like I also have this piece of Velcro that like came on a cord.
Uh-huh.
You know how that cord management?
Yeah.
I just rolled it up and unrolled it like 1,000 times on the phone. Like,
did it become really
tattered.
Soft and tattered?
Yeah.
I used to do that with paper. Okay.
Yeah. I remember getting loose leaf paper, just crumpling it,
and
opening, crumbling, and it just became like fabric almost.
It became like a paper towel.
Like a yeah. Oh my god.
I loved doing that. And then I did that with bubblegum wrappers. You know, where you would peel off the
Oh, you did that. The foil.
The foil, yeah. And
I never
stick
did
it on
that.
desks. Yeah.
I did. I used to put it on my finger, wrap the tip, and make like a missile and put it in my mouth. So you'd be like, poof, and it was like a missile.
Yeah.
And then some kid made a fork out of it in English class. I remember 10th grade.
What?
And stuck it, like folded it so it was like in a fork shape.
Yeah.
And stuck it in an outlet.
Oh my gosh.
And it popped. It was like pow, and the lights went off.
Great.
He shorted the classroom.
That's pretty ingenious, but also dangerous.
I don't think that's what he was going for. I think he was just being like, what can I do when I put it in?
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
Wow.
When I was a kid. Lots of sparks in the room. You know? Speaking of sparks.
Oh no.
There's a video game coming out. Far Cry 5.
And this is one of your favorites. I actually haven't gotten into it.
I know.
So disclaimer, I played the demo way back in the day when it first came out.
A Far Cry.
I think it was 1.
That was a long time ago.
You start out like in the water and you're going towards this island.
Yeah.
Was that 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a long time ago.
It was the demo too, and that's the only one I played. And to me back then, that looked stunning.
That was one of the showcase games at the time.
And I know over the years, you've been telling me that it's just been getting better. And obviously, technology is advancing, but I can't imagine what it's like now from what I'm assuming it is.
Oh, Jerry. Truly, you need to experience it.
Oh, Greg.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to have to draw me over to your lair and
well, I'll get you on the Spider VR game.
Yes.
And the Far Cries.
Yes.
But what's interesting about this one is typically it takes place in a tropical foreign nation.
Yes.
Of
rainforest.
Like the last one was in Kirat.
Okay.
Well, the last one was in the Ice Age. But the last current time one was in Kirat, which was a fictional place, which was obviously like Nepal or Bangladesh or something like that.
Right.
Clearly.
Modeled after, yeah.
But it's never been like in the US.
Gotcha.
Until now.
Oh, okay.
It takes place in current day Montana in a fictional county called Hope County.
Hope County.
Hope County, USA. We got a general store.
The Simpsons grandfather is continuing to make his appearances in my office right now.
he's very talented. He can do any.
He can.
He can be a hillbilly.
See, there he is again.
Oh, Bart. It appears that you're going to be dealing with some sort of Scientology cult, Waco group kind of thing.
Okay.
Based on the trailer and the artwork.
Yeah.
The artwork is interesting because it's sort of mimicking the Last Supper, famous,
Oh yeah.
Jesus at
right.
the Last Supper. Instead of Jesus, it's like this slick back white dude.
Oh geez.
On like with an American flag as a tablecloth, but the stars of the flag are the logo of this cult.
Of course.
And it's all a bunch of white guys, and then there's one black guy on the right, which I thought was interesting.
Okay.
And then there's one guy who's sitting in front of the table with his back facing the camera, basically, or the viewer of the picture, with Sinner carved into his back, and like his hands are cuffed, and he's like defeated looking, like.
Oh sure, yeah.
So I don't know exactly what the story could be with that.
Yeah,
but
that's interesting.
I'm pretty excited about it.
That could like cause some issues with folks because it is a video game, but yet again, it's kind of touching on,
things are a little touchy these days.
Yeah.
With, alt-right and
that's tough.
Scientology and all that.
Yeah, but so I guess you'd have to wait for the game to come out to actually try it and see what it's about. But
I'm gonna do more than try it. I'm gonna platinum that beat. I'm gonna love that.
Again, for those of you that don't know, Greg is a platinum aficionado.
If he loves the game.
Okay, that's fair.
All
is fair in love and war, dude.
It's true. And Love and War will be in Far Cry 5.
So what is the year that it's placed in?
It's current.
Oh, it's current.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, no.
So it's like current.
Yeah, I guess.
Was it what else? So you said one of them was like in a prehistoric time.
Yeah, the last Far Cry game that came out was called Far Cry Primal.
Oh, right. Okay.
And it was basically Far Cry 4 reskinned to be in the Ice Age.
And you said that, I remember when that came out, that you said you got to try it because it was like a touch on the Ice Age type of
I
thing.
have no desire to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the grenade launchers and airplanes and helicopters and crap.
I'm all about vehicles too.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's one thing. A game, I don't know. It's iffy for me. If a game has vehicles, then I'm hooked. Like immediately, usually, because it's like, I don't know, you get to power this huge vehicle and plow down, mow down stuff.
Oh my gosh!
But then again, like what we talked about in our last episode, the Uncharted, where that's completely
There's some parts.
Yeah, but it's like you're on a track almost. Like you have to go a certain way. It's not like a free roam.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
I kind of dig the free roam vehicle ability, but not saying I won't play the game if it doesn't have that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
yeah. Well,
interesting.
Very excited for that.
That's cool. You have to show me that too. We have the laundry list here, Greg. I'm gonna need to.
We just did the shirt, the socks, and the undies.
Right.
Now it's time to move to the shorts.
The shorts, yes.
Okay. What do the shorts have on them?
We're gonna have a whole outfit. The shorts actually have Blade Runner written all across of them.
Oh, so they're actually boxers.
Yeah, they're right.
Blade Runner written on them.
1982. Did you know that that's when the original Blade Runner came out?
Yes.
So I didn't know that.
I know you didn't.
Well, but Harrison Ford was in it and he hit it. Yeah.
So I watched it recently.
Okay. And I still need to watch it in full.
It's good, but it's a task.
And was my thing. When the parts that I saw was just like so.
It's slow. It's like a slow burn sci-fi
but again,
future drama.
And that's the 80s, though.
Sometimes.
So, I mean, yeah, sometimes. But like, I think at that time they were trying to showcase all of this, like, whoa, technology? Whoa, your umbrella has a glowing stick? Ooh. Dude. And if you think about it, back then, that was actually really cool. Like,
there's a lot of good stuff.
To be able to video chat over a screen.
Yeah.
To video chat in general.
Yeah. That
was unique.
Yeah, and it leaves you, asking yourself questions about, if a human loves a robot who appears to be a human, and the said robot loves the human back.
Yeah.
Is that love? Is it real love? Are you,
where do you draw the line?
Right.
Exactly.
So it's cool in that regard.
It makes you think.
Yeah.
And speaking of Blade Runner, there is a new one coming out, and it actually has Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford is also going to be in this. He's in the trailer.
I think Ryan Gosling is an excellent choice.
I do too.
He's good. I assume his character in this is going to be similar to his character in that movie Drive.
Yes. Great movie.
Sort of like strong, silent.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't show emotion.
There wasn't that much dialogue in the original, so I'm assuming it'll be similar.
Yeah, exactly. And the cinematography, again, that's kind of what I always harp on this, was amazing.
Who's directing it again?
So it's actually Ridley Scott.
Is it?
Yep, it's Ridley Scott. Actually, I think it is. I think it is Ridley Scott, because he directed the first one.
I don't think.
No, it's not Ridley Scott.
I think it's Denis Villeneuve.
He
did Sicario.
Okay, and I haven't seen Sicario.
Oh, dude,
I was told it's really good.
Sicario is amazing, but it's heavy.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was told.
But it's amazing.
You have to kind of like be prepared for it. But
yes, he also did Arrival.
I haven't seen Arrival. Is that good too?
Yes.
Okay, so because that got a award.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
I think got a couple of awards.
It's very good.
But back on to
yes, sorry.
Blade Runner 2049. It's what it's going to be called. It's got Harrison Ford. It also has Ryan Gosling, and it has Jared Leto, which is kind of cool.
He doesn't do much for me, to be honest with you.
He does and he doesn't. Okay, so like I didn't like him in Suicide Squad.
I didn't even
personally.
See it.
Okay, well then
I didn't like his face.
You're not missing much.
Okay, yeah, that's what I've been
but
told.
in other movies, he's kind of impressed me. Just his character's been really cool. But in this, he plays a bad guy, I think, from what the trailer seems like.
Oh.
So again, I guess the Joker was kind of a bad guy, but like it's hard.
It's more of like this will be more of a tangible bad guy role. You're thinking
exactly. It's going to be good. It's not coming out until October 6th, so we got some time.
Oh.
But I still, that'll give me enough time to fully watch the first Blade Runner.
Actually, you should watch the first Blade Runner, then you should watch Sicario to get a feel for Dennis's directing style.
And then Arrival.
And Arrival, and you're going to be like, wow, this is day one watch.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's a really good director.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll check those out for sure.
I talked about a game why don't you tell me about your new purchase?
Yes. So actually, I got this pre-order about a month and a half ago. So it's been a little bit. But I pre-ordered Destiny 2.
Oh, Destiny.
Yes, Destiny. And we played it together, I think, a few times online.
Yeah.
So, okay, I have a love-hate relationship with Destiny. I was absolutely in love with it when I first started playing it. I got into it. I had a Warlock. I got really far. And I loved being able to drive vehicles and stuff like that. So, that's my niche.
Oh, vehicles.
Yeah. No, but I really got into it, and I did pretty well. I had lots of guns, and I had really cool ships and stuff like that.
Right.
I think I'm going to admit, I even paid actual money
to
get better vehicles, like
did you?
The little Sparrows. And I did the Sparrow racing trials, and I got pretty far.
Is it better or just paint job?
It was like it was better, and it had a different paint job. It allowed you to like slide around corners and have more boost when you went around corners, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So it was cool. It was
fair.
It was worth the $15.
Sometimes people, that's a lot. Sometimes people just pay for paint jobs.
I know,
or like a certain skin.
Right? No, that's not what I got.
That's just the worst.
And I got to keep the vehicle too, even after the festival was over with. So
that was nice, Bungie.
Yeah, thanks, Bungie. You guys are sweet.
Sponsored
by Bungie. But I pre-ordered the second one, and I saw a video on it. But basically, when I pre-ordered it, which is unique, GameStop, they gave me this little figure. Yeah, a little collectible. Greg, you know me and my collectibles.
You know me and my collectibles. Thank you very much.
That's true. Yeah, you have some sick, like, collectibles from the games, like the limited edition things. Do you have those on display?
Not right now.
Dude.
Just moved, but... One of the cooler ones is the Order 1886, where this guy is like with his gun falling backwards off a railing, and this werewolf is attacking him.
Yes,
it's so cool.
I think I remember that one in your apartment that you had.
Yeah,
with the shelf on display. But this is a little Cade 6 figure.
Is that the little assistant that flies with you?
No, this is Cade 6. Is the guy who's voiced by Nathan Fillion. He's that robot.
Hunter.
Yeah, he's the robot hunter.
Right.
Yeah.
Hunter's the best.
Really good voice dialogue throughout the whole game. He's pretty hilarious. Nathan Fillion, he's awesome.
A1 number one actor.
Yes, number one. I got a little figure of him, and it is exclusive to pre-ordering it at GameStop, and I haven't opened it, which is But anyway, Destiny 2, it has some cool looking features. A lot of people are saying that it's pretty similar, like the fighting style is similar and stuff. And when when Bungie was kind of showcasing the gameplay, they did notice, however, that there's now 3 different weapon slots. So you can have like kinetic energy and power. So those are the 3: kinetic, energy, and power. So like power gives you like sniper rifles, fusion rifles, and grenades and stuff like that. And then energy and kinetic is like a place that you can have 2 of like the same weapons. So I don't know, something like that is kind of a little different. And then the supers for each class is very different. Yeah. Like before, it was like that pistol.
Yeah.
Super OP pistol.
Golden gun.
Yeah. And now, like Warlocks, you get to summon like this sword that you can just rain down fire onto your opponents, which is cool looking.
Flaming fire sword.
Yeah, from the sky.
I love it.
The Hunters, they get electrically charged staff that you just beat the crap out of people around you. Kind of tight. And then Titans, they get this, which is kind of funny. They get this Captain America shield that you can just ricochet off of characters. And it reminds me of Tron, the way that it was flying around, because it would have like this light streak behind it and stuff. It looks cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of enough for me to get it. I mean, I've already pre-ordered it, obviously. I'm getting it, but there's some cool things that are coming. So
yeah,
I think they kind of fell off on the first one, and like they were like
tripping to the finish line.
Yeah.
Like
they were releasing stuff, but it wasn't like, whoa, this is cool. It was more like, okay. I mean, I want more,
Well, personally, I don't like the idea of continuing to pay like $20
exactly
for a new chunk of the game that's required.
Yep. I agree.
I don't know. It sucks.
It's like certain doors were closed and you could not access them unless you paid money, which I agree with you. It frustrated me. And to me, that's exactly why I stopped playing, because I didn't want to keep pouring money into this. And it wasn't even anything special. And people by then had already mastered it. And it's like, well, if I jump in now,
We're just two boys doing a podcast.
You know what I mean?
We can't afford that joint.
Shoot, Bungie, back off.
Thank you for sponsoring, by the way.
Yeah. But
for real though.
For real though.
Side note real quick.
Yeah.
I was able to purchase a Nintendo Switch bundle.
Nice. Okay.
But it's not arriving till tomorrow.
Okay. Did you get like any cool controller colors or no?
I got the neon set.
What is that?
The blue and the red.
Oh, okay. That's what it's called. Okay.
I think so, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I only got the black one.
Well, you have the black one. My brother-in-law has the black one, so I was like,
Nice.
I'm going neon.
That's cool. I really wanted the neon, and I asked Best Buy. So backstory, I told you, but I went to Best Buy. Actually, Steph and I went to Best Buy while we were waiting for brunch, and we saw this little mini line of like 6 people. And I walked up to the guy at the front. And I was like, "Hey, what's this line about?" And he's like, "We got some Switches." And he's like, "Yo, hey, how many of these we got left?" He's like, "We got 7." He's like, "If you want to get in line now, you'd be the last one."
Damn.
Yeah, and so we got one. It was cool.
Whoa.
And that was kind of like an early birthday present to me. And I've got 8 days until my actual birthday this month.
Okay, we get it.
But
we'll say happy birthday.
please, dude.
Oh
please.
my. Hey, Jerry.
Thank you, Gramps. Thanks, Gramps.
Have you set it up?
I have not.
Oh, how could you just let it sit?
I haven't set it up because I just got screen protectors for it. And I'm getting a case because I don't want to break that
So
thing.
my bundle
Uh-huh.
came with a case,
Oh,
the Zelda game,
nice. I got that.
and the season pass for Zelda DLC.
So, okay, tell me about that. What does that mean? What is the season pass thing?
Season pass is, as you know, I'm sure,
Mm-hmm.
when a game is guaranteed to have expansions available for download,
Gotcha. Okay.
like extra missions, extra modes, etc., that you would normally have to pay $15, 12,
Bummer. Okay.
like Destiny
Yeah.
and Call of Duty and all these big name games.
Right, right.
When you buy a season pass, you get all of that for free.
Sweet. Okay.
I think for a year, maybe.
Gotcha. I didn't get that, so I'll have to think about
Oh,
that.
Gerald.
Is that the only game you got?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because my brother-in-law has Mario Kart 8.
Nice.
So I didn't-
haven't played it, but I did get that too.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Sweet.
It's basically the same game as on the Wii U, but
Now on the Switch.
they've advanced it. They've given you an extra weapon slot,
Nice.
given you more characters.
That game is just awesome. It's such good fun.
Yeah, it's stupid fun. I've been playing only on the mini Joy-Con.
Oh yeah, I was curious. How does that?
It's this big.
It's
like,
tiny, right?
like
your keys.
I'm holding my keys here, and it's I'm holding it like this, literally. But it actually, I mean, it works. I don't know.
That's funny because there's like attachments that you could get, like little grips to put on the side to make it like more of a controller.
Yeah.
But
But I traded in my Wii U, all my Wii U games, some PS4 games, and I got $293 of credit.
No kidding.
And I was like, whoa.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So I need to do that then because I have a Wii U just sitting in storage.
Dog, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, trade that in. You get $100 for it right off the bat.
Oh my gosh, how'd you get 200?
All the games and extra
Wow.
controllers.
Oh, okay. So you throw in games, and what about a box? Do they care about the box?
Nope.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the box, so they're gonna look at this thing and be like, "Dude, this is brand new," because I just kept it in the box when I moved.
Yeah, they don't care, which was good for the discs, especially because I didn't have all the game cases
Oh, okay.
because we moved.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So that helped out with the price because these Switches are expensive.
Yeah, this bundle was $400.
Oh my gosh.
Which is like list price for everything added together. in the bundle.
Yeah.
But I guess the advantage is you get it now.
But you got $200, dude.
$293.
That's nice.
So
That's sick. And there's an article on how there's been a shortage for these Switches too.
I saw that.
And I don't know what's going on actually.
I saw an article where they were competing with, I think, Apple for parts.
Yep, that was exactly what I saw. It was like reason for shortage is because of Apple ... And I was just like, "Oh, great. Here's another article bashing on my boys, dude."
Oh, stop. You little Apple pundit.
Dude,
You just
I would say I'm a loyalist.
Oh.
Oh. Hate
that's
mail
fine.
coming in. Oh my gosh, my inbox is in 43 emails already.
Shower him in downvotes.
Downvotes on the Reddit.
Yeah.
Well, I want to be upvoted, dude. Get me up top.
To Karma Heaven?
Yeah.
Well,
Karma made me do it, dude.
if you can convince the Karma crowd that that's the case. Then you'll be upvoted to Karma Heaven.
But apparently that article was bashing on Apple stealing all the
Well,
parts.
they deserve it.
Yeah, that's true. They're stealing it all for the iPhone. That's not even looking special, apparently.
Who even cares?
Dude, I do, because I'm not getting it this time.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You promise?
Yeah, I partially promise, because I'm like, if it doesn't have an edge-to-edge display, which it will, I'm still not hard-pressed to get that, because this is already almost edge-to-edge, and a bigger phone means a bigger pocket, and my pockets ain't getting bigger, dude.
He's got a 7 Plus.
I do have a 7 Plus. It's just as big as yours. What do you have?
I was looking for some sort of sex joke.
Yeah, I knew you were.
It's about the same size.
What phone is that again?
It's a Nexus 6P.
Nexus?
Made by Huawei.
Really?
Huawei?
Made by Huawei?
Huawei.
No way.
Yahweh. That was stupid.
Yo, you made my my card.
We're paying each other's with
Heck no.
NFC.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just, again, I'm kind of, right now I'm paying off my phone. I'm doing that program, so.
I'm so happy I've changed to this method because I like getting new phones every year.
Right.
So every time Google releases the next Nexus or now Pixel in November, I get the one that was out for a year at that time because because the price drops so much because the new one comes out.
Exactly.
And I could just buy an outright new phone for $300, $350 instead of $650 or $700 brand new.
Yeah, and that's kind of you're. I think that's rubbed off on me. I'm not at that point right now. Right now, I'm still paying this phone off.
Oh, you'll get there.
I will get there for the next one because I just know the prices are going to go straight up because there's more technology and they're going to try and justify why it's, $900 now for a phone.
Pretty soon it'll just be yeah.
I mean, they've already brought it up to like almost $900 for a phone.
Yeah. Well, same with Pixel. I think it was
killing me, Apple, dude. Come on.
I think it was $750.
Yeah, sponsored by Apple and Huawei, by the way.
And Alphabet.
Soup, dude.
Well, Google's parent company,
Right,
Alphabet.
Right. That's kind of tight. I remember that when that came out. Speaking of Google, I actually went to the Google campus back in the day. I don't know if I told you this story.
I think we talked about it on the podcast.
Did we? With my dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just walked straight into the door, one of the doors on one of their buildings, and there's this guy sitting at the desk, and my dad and I innocently just walk in and we're like, hey, we're curious, do you guys do any kind of like tours or anything like that? And we should have known. We're like the only people there.
Right.
And there's employees running around, walking around, this dude just sitting behind a desk, and he's like, actually, I'm not sure how you guys got in here, but no, we actually don't do any tours. But you could check back, on our website and poke around. It's just
Jerry.
like, sorry, dude. We just
cringe fast.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you just cringed at each other, you and your dad.
Yeah. But what was really cool from that trip, we did learn that they had like Priuses when Priuses first came out. They had them just driving around that you could use. They were just parked out front.
That's cool.
And then they had bicycles that they encourage you to ride.
I did know about that. Yeah.
Did you? Okay. Yeah. They encourage you to get steps and have like a pedometer. And then at the end of the year, if you exceed a certain amount of steps or something like that, you get a bonus or something like that, which is tight.
Because you live there.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the catch. They have sleeping pods and everything.
Oh, no.
And gourmet chefs, which is kind of cool.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Roard and Gamzee?
Why would you never leave if Roard and Gamzee is there?
I don't know. Wolfgang Wuck?
Wolfgang what, dude?
Making burgers.
Jam, yo.
Flip.
Oh, dude, that's a nice looking burger.
Oh.
Why would I ever leave this job?
Because it's the end of the podcast.
The end of the podcast.
Eat this imaginary burger.
As you guys take that nice burger in from Roard and Gamzee.
And do it like, they do in the movie Hook, where the boys, they eat the imaginary food. Did you ever see Hook?
No. Yes, I have seen Hook. With
Robin Williams,
R.I.P. Yeah. R.I.P., dude. Great guy. I watched Mrs. Doubtfire the other day.
Beautiful movie.
Yeah.
Seen it like 30 times.
I know.
I'm not kidding.
Great movie.
Yeah.
But, again.
Enjoy that burger.
Enjoy the burger. Enjoy all the new games that are coming out, if you're getting them.
Talk to us about them.
Yeah, tell us what you guys think. If you're pre-ordering Destiny, if you're getting on Far Cry, if you're interested in the Blade Runner 2049 movie.
Crash remaster triplets coming out.
Yep.
Rumors of Crash Team Racing if this sells well.
Yes.
Which I would love because I missed that out.
Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot, for those that don't know. That is a great game.
Yeah.
So, if Yes, that would be sweet. Oh my gosh.
Drop us some lines.
Dropping some bars, dude.
Drop us bars.
Well, yeah, dropping some bars. I thought you were about to spit some knowledge on me,
No,
dude.
I'm telling people. I'm telling the listeners, y'all need to communicate with us.
Please. Honestly, we have our social media, so hit up that Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, yep, YouTube. Most importantly, our website.
That's your portal to all things JpeG podcast.
.com.
Well, yes, it's www.jpegpodcast.com, but it's your portal to all things JpeG podcast.
All things JpeG podcast.
We post the new videos every week there, and then we got all our social media.
Absolutely. Check us out. Thank you again, everyone, for listening. This is Jerry.
And I'm Greg.
And we will see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.